Let's go.
Not to pressure you unduly, but have you reached your decision? You've made a wise decision.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna affect his future, man. Sadly, damn.
Sorry about that. The call ran long. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, he's just taking out a little loan to cover his medical
That's too much of a loan.
This bill is huge. Did anyone tell you what'll happen if you sign that? Basically, you'll be tracked via GHS. They'll be monitoring your finances around the
They'll be
clock.
calling you, bro.
You won't be able to buy a stick of gum without them knowing.
A lot of debtors can't manage their money. Lots of them squander the cash they should be using to pay us back.
Those deadbeats waste their money and their lives. But Luger here isn't a deadbeat, is he?
That doesn't...
Or maybe you're saying you'd like to cover his bill.
That's not quite what I was...
Besides, not to be gauche, but haven't you sunk every last gold into your spyrite research?
Hold on, Luger. There's gotta be another way.
Well, you could always try mooching off of a family member.
No.
A solidly employed older brother.
Not Julius.
Hey.
He doesn't want to rely on his brother, so that makes total sense.
Pleasure doing business with you. I will transfer the amount of 20 million gold into Mr. Rideau's account.
Hey, damn, bro.
I forgot to include your veterinary fees. My apologies for the oversight.
Too much. I did say it was a huge debt.
See me if you ever need follow-up treatment. I'll even give you the frequent patient discount.
That discount is probably more higher. I don't know.
Luger, please don't look so glum. It's my job to help you pay off your loan. That means we're partners now.
She'll be the one calling you. I mean, come on.
Hey.
Shouldn't we see Leia and them around here? Can't remember. I have not seen it yet, but fill me in.
Hey, sorry I left you holding the bag on that loan.
So, Jude, you're broke too, huh?
I've been researching ways to replace the current Spyrix. I got stumped, and the bills piled up. What'll you do now?
Head to Canaan.
Where? Canaan. It's a place spoken of in fairy tales and ancient spirit legends. They say the spirit that reigns over the cycle of reincarnation dwells there.
It's a place full of magic, and it can grant any wish that you make. true. Daddy told me so. How come you don't believe me?
Perhaps Kanan is more than just a mere fairy tale. According to legends I've encountered, the sage Kresnik traveled to the land of Canaan, wielding the Lance of Will. What?
You've got the lance!
If the lance really exists, maybe Kanan does as well. But what in the world was that? Elle, how do we get to Canaan?
I don't know. My daddy just told me to get on the train. So
If you want to know what's really fucked up, is literally where
Lost little girl.
is literally the hospital scene where Shinji literally comes on Asuka's body. Because there's in the hospital.
I guess I could. I mean, you still need to give me back my pocket watch, so... Anyway, that creepy guy with the glasses sounded like he knew something about Kanan.
Julius. Kresnik. Luger. Was that really your older brother?
What do you mean you don't know?
Have you tried calling his GHS?
I'm sorry. The GHS you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please try again.
You might as well head back to your place. If your brother's safe, he's bound to show up eventually.
You're gonna come with us to Kanan, aren't you?
I am something of a do-gooder.
He says you don't smell like one.
Well, thank you.
Hey, aren't you gonna tell me the kitty's name?
Just way too much fan service.
Alright. Let's catch a train back to Triglav.
Another train? Rolo, Rolo, I'm Alan, you're Rolo.
Bro, we're talking about fan service, bro. Then search up hella pictures of Ainami.
Trusted him because he said he worked for Spirius.
That is the fan service of Evangelion.
Be like that.
Rei Ainami. Meanwhile, I'm trying to see some long-haired images of Rei Ainami.
What is it?
This. If you sell it, we can pay our debts.
It's lovely, but it's just a seashell.
It isn't worth anything? It took me a whole day to find it. You think that Nova woman will help? She was just a classmate, right? It's not like you two are dating.
Kaoru's the real fan service? Oh, that's fucking nasty, bro. Stop.
Here, and my ears are burning up. Luger, were you talking about me?
Oh, she knew. Maybe she is close with Luger.
Anyway, just calling to chat. You know, just a personal phone call. I hadn't seen you in forever, and we didn't even get a chance to catch up, you know? I know things back there got a wee bit awkward, but it was really great.
Ooh, I love Katsuragi.
All right, toodles!
She sure is hyper.
That was weird, though. She was on that train with us, and yet, just now, she acted like
She low-key tried to be the best replacement mother for Shinji, bro. I'm like, she could be my mother anytime. Shouldn't there be like video theories of that though? I haven't seen End of Evangelion in like a while. I hear every different movie of Evangelion is like from a different timeline or something.
No tickets for you.
How come?
This man's travel privileges have been put on restriction. That's how come. If I let him pass, I'll be in hot water.
You can't go anywhere out of the city.
Whoops. Looks like I forgot to read you the fine print about your loan. You know how Olympius manages personal information using GHS, right? Well, stuff like one's criminal record or debts can trigger travel restrictions. The trigger system was put in place to prevent debtors from trying to make a break for freedom.
Huh?
Pretty harsh, isn't it? Sorry you had to find out the hard way. But it's only temporary. As you pay off your debt, the travel restrictions are gradually lifted.
What would they become?
Figure it out. You'll be fine. Anyhow,
I'm trying to honestly think of the name more than the form.
All right, come on, you're blocking the other customers.
Oh,
Sheesh, I wonder what trouble he got into.
his life's over before it even started. Tough break.
That's what happens when you're in debt. Everything is fucked up.
You don't know anything about it. Let's get out of here, Luger.
We can look for work around town.
Come to think of it, yeah, they kind of do. They kind of do, yeah, because your name, because your fucking name. The only difference is that you got Shin, but that's true. But they wouldn't call you your full name though. I mean, Asuka's your last name. Shin is like your name itself. There it is. Money should be popping up.
why? I didn't even have to call to remind you. That's my Luger.
Let's see what we got.
Great, thanks. You make my life so much easier when you make your payments on time. Keep it up, okay?
Let me try something. It is a crazy night. Peaceful too. I mean, when you think about it, he kind of did use Bankai when Stella popped out. Shin copied Komamoto's Bankai. Stella Kokujo Tengen Myo. That shit is crazy.
Luger, you and Julius live together, right? Just the two of you? I mean the two of you and Rolo. So, the three of you. Yeah.
That's just like me. Me and my daddy live together. When
That's because he is your daddy.
called Toddy that lived with us too.
Where do you live, El? I promise we won't tell your enemies.
I don't even know. The boat I was on stopped, and there were all these crates there marked to Triglav. I hid in one, and that's where I ended up.
So you don't know how to get back home.
It's so hard to find good help these days. Oh, hey! Over here! You guys looking for work?
You bet.
It's your lucky day. I've got jobs coming out the wazoo. I'm talking spurious corp orders here, so you know each gig is a gold mine. At least if you're not an amateur.
Worth a shot, right? We'll back you up.
Shit, I wanted to come back as Ray too. Fuck. You get rid of you honestly get rid of Megami, you get rid of a piece of Ray. Because Megami is a ray of hope. I'm honestly, you know, normally I would probably be curious whenever someone tells me not to search that up, but I'm more curious of how you stumbled upon that. Like, how'd you stumble upon that? Through some recommended deviant art images online? Or like what? Damn, bro, you
Luger's got you.
why can't I move, dude?
All too easy.
Why can't I move? Hmm. I can't move for some reason. Yeah, that's better. Alright, I'm about to say, why the hell couldn't I move? Let me do it again. Hold up. I still can't fucking move.
We got this.
Let's be sure to keep this up.
Still can't move. I don't know why. The fuck? Is that an emulator issue or like what? I was moving before.
Dude, you're the coolest.
Let's end this.
Alright, now I can move.
Too easy.
About to say, bro, like, why couldn't I move before?
Over already?
Job ready to report. I ain't done yet. Hold up.
Come and get it. From Luger now.
Let's end this. I'm getting stronger.
You gotten stronger.
Get that book all up.
Come and get it. From Luger now.
Let's end this. Strike them.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Strike them. Gotta keep moving.
Yes, it was.
I should be helping, not hurting. If I must. Too easy.
Baki? No, Baki the grappler or
Hey, watch out.
Over already? I won't hold back.
Try slashing it. Hey, watch out. This looks easy.
Sorry. Let's end this. Link charge!
the fuck is that? Is that what? Hey, hold on.
Let's end this. Link charge! I can do this. I'm getting stronger.
You gotten stronger.
Bet. I got you, bro. Thanks for coming. Fuck.
Keep it up.
Dude, you're the coolest.
Not yet.
Watch out!
This is nothing.
Dun dun dun! Payment due!
I swear to God, I love her. Bro.
Another surly payment from Luger. Oh, surly is just industry slang for super early. So keep up the surly acts from now on, okay? Hey, Ludes! Nova here with some good news! With that payment you just made, I was able to lift the travel restriction on Duval Station! Just keep those payments flowing, and everything will go nice and smooth! You go, Luger!
She doesn't take things very seriously, does she?
You don't whine and pay your fine right on time! Great, thanks! You make my life so much easier when you make your payments on time. Keep it up, okay?
All right, there we go. See the island. I'll put up my TP. So, Alright, we good. Already went downtown and I gotta go straight to the station.
Triglyph at last.
Well, I'm just glad we made it back safely. There's something comforting about coming back here. I certainly have vivid ones. This is where we came when we first arrived at Olympias. Everything about Triglyph surprised me.
Huh? Like what?
Well, for one thing, we'd been fighting on a different plane of existence when a rift opened up and we were sucked into it.
What?
Huh?
The next thing I remember, I was waking up in a bed, surrounded by objects I'd never seen before. I was surprised by, well, how much there was to be surprised by.
What surprises me is how happy you look when you're telling that story.
Such a peaceful night, bro. Women talk like they've never been in debt before. I'm on a train back home.
Hello, hello.
Wasn't this where Balin lived? Nah, I can't remember. Alvin's cousin. Too. Oh yeah, so there's Balin's room. Okay. I'm about to say you couldn't visit. I can't remember if you could visit or not, but I guess you could visit it. Nah.
Is this where you live?
Or I'll go back in. Let me see if there's anything over here.
Is this Julius's house?
You live here, Rolo? Wonder when I'll get to go home.
So, now what?
Make some food, bro.
The cat's got a point. I think we're all running on fumes.
Ugh, tomatoes are gross.
Tell her straight up.
I'm not being picky. I'm expressing my individuality. That's my right.
You sure do know some big words.
All right. I'm pretty much stocked with food now. Breakfast and spaghetti.
This smells good.
Marble curry.
Thanks, Luger.
It's so yummy.
I feel like I'm eating at a restaurant.
Hey, you cook as good as my daddy.
That's because he is your daddy.
Speaking of your father, Al, do you know where he is?
No. Some scary men came to our house. I ran away by myself. That's why I'm going to the land of Canaan, so I can wish for my daddy to get rescued from those guys.
Do pardon the intrusion, Luger.
Mr. Bakor, I'm glad to see you're okay.
I'm one of the lucky ones.
Ivor.
No way.
Surprise, phony? I guess not.
You're quite an amusing little fellow, aren't you, Ivor? I could use a comic genius as one of my junior agents.
Thank you, sir. What's this all about?
You haven't been watching the news, I take it.
They blame Luger for the train.
New details have emerged about the terror attack, during which a train was hijacked and then crashed into the Oscorp plant. The collision caused a massive explosion that ripped through the facility. More than 2,000 casualties were reported, including passengers and employees alike. Damages are said to exceed 10 billion gold, and experts estimate a final cost of at least 50 billion. Authorities identified the alleged mastermind behind the attack. An employee of Spurious Corporation, one
Oh, my
Julius
bad. They
Kresnik.
blame Julius.
What the? But Julius couldn't have...
Couldn't have what? He attacked me at the scene of the crime, for crying out loud.
The police believe Kresnik didn't act alone. They're investigating persons of interest.
Take a wild guess which person is the most interesting.
Yep, I knew they had one for him too.
Luger had nothing to do with those creeps.
So the suspect's brother just
So they
happened
did
to
blame
start
Luger,
his
okay.
job at the station on the day of the attack. Then he vanished with the suspect. Coincidence?
I think.
Come on, you gotta believe us.
If you're telling the truth, then prove it.
Ivor literally stick that up on the wall.
For sure to come to light.
What?
But the scary glasses guy.
Is alive and at large.
He contacted the CEO's GHS several hours ago.
Reminds me of Lloyd's
By
wanted
top
poster.
agents and far too skilled to fall into police custody. Around his little brother, on the other hand, he just might.
Unless you can take him down. You're asking him to kill his own
Luger,
brother.
What do you say? If you agree to catch him, I'll at least keep the police from getting in your way. A decisive lad. You've made the right choice.
Luger.
As of now, you are under Spurious Corporation's protection.
We have a pair of promising leads. First, your brother made contact with a researcher in Helioborg named Balin.
Alvin's cousin.
Second, sources allege someone in Marksburg has been asking a lot of questions about
That's why
Julius.
Balin wasn't in the room either.
Balin.
That's Alvin's
We're
cousin.
supposed to remember all that stuff at once, huh?
So you want us to check out Helioborg and Marksburg, is that it?
But how are we gonna get there without money?
You really expect to get paid before doing any work? Honestly now, Luger. I thought Julius had raised you better than that. Ivor, you never told me you knew Dr. Mathis.
It's a long story.
Why are you going through all this trouble?
I know the surface of this man, but that is not enough. Now I must measure his depth.
Luger seems like he's down on his luck. You and me will have to work extra hard to compensate.
I never imagined that'd be how I'd run into Ivor again.
How do you even know that freak? And why does he drop down on people like that?
Yeah, sorry about that.
How can you laugh about it, Luger? He knocked you on your butt like it was nothing.
Ivor's a very skilled warrior. As Maxwell's handmaid, he had to be.
Maxwell's...
The Lord of all spirits.
It's kind of a long story.
I see. Sounds complicated.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been, but it was. Even though we both wanted the same thing.
To protect Mila. Shit. Perfectly fine. Application. My bad, I didn't mean to press that. Yeah, that's right. We had to get a lot of kitties back too, if I remember correctly. There it is, Speaking of kitties.
This is terrible. Look, her, she's crying. Go do something.
Oh, how embarrassing. Hi there. I'm Miss Kitty Cat. I moved in here with 100 of my lovable cats, but I didn't quite land on my feet, as they say.
Let's go back a sec. Did you say 100?
Why, yes, but during the move they all got out of the
Why does he have to
bag.
yell so much, man? Damn.
What am I to do? I'm feline so helpless.
I bet. Don't worry, it'll all be fine.
Can I ask you for a favor? Would you perhaps help me find my babies? I'd be ever so grateful.
Will they get along with Rolo?
They're all very social. No need to be a fraidy cat. You gotta find them. I just can't live without them. Well, my room's on the first floor here. I'm just gonna take a little cat nap until you get back. Please stop by if you find any of my babies. And remember, if cat first you don't succeed, try again. I wish you the best of luck.
Let's go meow before she rubs off on us. Yeah.
I need to put more noise suppression on my mic, man, so none of his yelling gets into my...
Let's try to find the missing cats. That way Rolo will have more friends.